guys, back with another video. We're going to do another cooking video. Today we're going to be cooking some rabbit. So I went rabbit hunting the other day. I haven't shot one of these things in many years, but I did manage to get one rabbit. And I decided to try a different recipe. This is one I seen online, but it was actually with, I believe it was a duck they tried it with. But I'm going to try it with rabbit. It's spicy rabbit. So the first thing we need to start with is a rabbit. Need to clean it, make sure it's clean. And what I'm going to do, because this thing is shot up pretty good, I mean I hit it pretty good, we're going to just trim all the meat off the bones. Basically just take a knife, put it on a cutting board, and just start taking the meat, cutting it off in chunks and saving it. And then when I'm done with this, we'll get to the next step. You ever see a rabbit back strap? It's all pretty good meat. I just want to say I've been picking a lot of BBs out of this. I mean, that's the reason I did it this way. Now if you put a pretty good hit on a rabbit, you know, it's not shot up, you could probably just quarter it up and do this same recipe that way. But because this rabbit is so ripped apart, I need to salvage what meat I can. I don't like killing stuff and not putting it to good use. So that's what I'm going through here. Got quite a bit of meat so far. But I'm just going through, getting what I can salvage. You know, trying to get as many BBs as I can out of it. I probably got, I don't know, 10 or 12 BBs laying here. So I'll work on this a little bit more, and then I'll show you the next step. I got as much meat as I could get off that thing. I mean, there was a lot of bloodshot meat and stuff. Had to pick through it, and it actually took quite a while. It'd be much easier just to quarter it up and do it. So there's basically 2 or 3 ingredients. One ingredient would be your cooking oil, whether you use olive oil or canola oil. And these are the other 2 ingredients. Now, I'm sure most of you know Frank's Red Hot. Well, this is just a knockoff from a different store. To me it tastes the same, but it's a lot cheaper. So we're just going to dredge this stuff in Frank's, this Red Hot sauce. This isn't the Frank's brand, but we're just going to dredge it. We're actually going to marinate it for a while. So just no set amount. Depends how much meat you got. Just enough that you know all the pieces will get coated with it. And then we're just going to mix it up. Let it set for a while. Now this would be a good recipe for squirrel or pheasant or pretty much any kind of game. And before we get too far, that's pretty good there. I got this stuff here. It's a seasoned flour mix. It's called Kentucky Colonel. So I'm sure we've all heard of Kentucky Fried Chicken, Colonel Sanders. So I'm thinking what they want you to realize is this stuff tastes just like Kentucky Fried Chicken's coating on their chicken. It's called Kentucky Colonel Seasoned Flour. I've tried this on pheasant, tried on a couple things. It's very good. So now we're back. So now what we need to do is coat the meat. I didn't let this in there very long, but just want to get on with the video and show you how we do it. You don't have to get this brand of stuff. Maybe there's a different brand that you like. You could probably just use flour, you know, season up the flour. So now what we need to do is just put the meat in this bag and get it coated pretty good. Managed to get quite a bit of meat off that rabbit, considering how bad it was. So we got some olive oil and some butter in the skillet. It's time to add the rabbit. We're just going to put it all in here. Out a little bit. I'll be in business. We'll be constantly stirring this up, flipping it over. Basically cook it just like you were cooking hamburger. Keep stirring it, moving it around. We'll turn the heat off. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some instant potatoes to go with this, and then we'll give it a try. Alright, so we got it done. Let's give it a try. Very good. I'm surprised though. It doesn't have quite the kick as I thought it would with that red hot, but it has a very good flavor. Now I didn't marinate it as long as I probably should have. I just marinated for about a half hour, but it tastes very good. This recipe would probably work very good with squirrel, any kind of wild game, probably even chicken. Very good stuff, guys. Give it a try. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.